What's up, everybody? It is Rod Lasik on Lightning Lloyd YouTube, and today I'm back with an important video. I just really wanted to get this out of the way. I didn't want anyone to keep on bringing up questions about it. Just like Lloyd said, not many people really, I wouldn't say care, but I'm guessing not a lot of people really watched our TWE videos. But I'm just going to explain the ending and what happened with the whole storyline of TWE and the reason why there was a big gap in no videos of TWE. So we're going to talk about that right now. So if you don't know what TWE is, I'm just going to say it right now. Back in 2014, me and Lloyd came out with TWE. We only came out with about 2 videos. I mean, the 100 trampoline finishers don't really count. But we came out with 2 videos, and basically it's supposed to be like, WWE, except it's on trampoline. There's many YouTube channels of it all over the place. However, all the good ones turned bad, in my opinion. And the ones that are happening right now aren't as good, in my opinion, and I felt like me and Lloyd's TWE was the only one that was actually good. Because honestly, I tried looking for good ones, good channels with them and stuff like that, and none of them really got to my attention. But anyways, that's what TWE is. My bad. Okay, so how did it all end, you say? Why did it end off, not horribly, but why did it end off as the Masked Warrior going against Nick? Now, I'm not so sure if anybody thinks that was a bad way to end it off, but just a little bit in my mind, I think it was. But anyways, here's what happened. So, after TWE Mania 1 back in June or July, I'm not so sure when we made it, I had the script for everything, and I had the video ideas for TWE already written down. And there's this one kid. Now, it's not Angelo. He was the one who made a debut. It was Abraham in the Royal Rumble 3. He was also in TWE Mania 1, if being featured in the Battle Royal. If you know who he is, yeah, then you're ready to hear this. So, we knew that he doesn't, because we told him about our TWE and he did want to do the videos with us. He's not someone new to the whole channel. He was actually in the Super Shark Cart stop motion video, so he's nothing new. He's not like a new person into the whole YouTube group of Lightning Lloyd. So he's been familiarized with the channel a bit. So anyways, so as the time went on and stuff like that, we knew that Abraham wouldn't really want to come out for TWE videos and do videos and stuff like that. So what happened was I tried to shorten the amount of matches with him as much as I can. At one point I actually doubled that because of a fight with me and Angelo, but we got over it and stuff like that. So it changed a little bit. So anyways, with this whole Abraham being a little bit problem with TWEs, he doesn't really come outside for the videos over by my dad's house. So as we were doing the videos, me, Lloyd, and Angelo, we, we were in the middle of doing all these matches called the commentator matches. Now, if you don't know what commentator matches are, it's basically what Rajichi versus Killer Clown was. That's a commentary match. So, we were getting everything ahead of time. There was this one match we were supposed to have called the TLC. So back when, I guess we could go from what Fish was telling the Masked Warrior, where he said that everything has been canceled. And one of those things that have been canceled that Rage said to Nick in, a video quite a while back, was that there was going to be a huge match, and that match was actually the TLC match, which featured Angelo, Scream, Rajichi, and you guessed it, Abraham. So, what was going on? Apparently, we tried to get our friend Abraham to do the video, seeing he was in the match, and this was the last match he actually had to do, because everything else he was in, we already finished. So anytime we try to call him or whatever, he wouldn't answer, or he'd say he doesn't want to go, or he'd say one of the most hurtful things, in my opinion, that we were using him for the video when we weren't. I mean, he did say that he wanted to do TWE, so I'm like, well, okay, then, you have to come for the matches. So, long story short, he didn't want to come out for the videos. He stopped calling us or stopped answering us and whatnot. So then that's when I went to Code Red because I had to change the storyline of TWE by a lot. So I wasn't so sure on what to do with the TLC match. I was freaking out. I'm like, you know what? Now I don't know what to do. I didn't have a replacement for Abraham because none of my friends would want to do it. Because TWE is kind of hard to do. Not many people are into WWE, which kind of upsets me. But when you hear TWE, do you think of WWE? Yeah, you might, but it's not, because it's totally different. Alright? It's on a trampoline. It's short. It's not like, you come on this day, whatever. It's not like a job, TWE is for fun. Because, we're a non-profit group, you know. So, yeah. We didn't know what to do. Because I wasn't just going to throw out the TLC match, because someone had to win the Intercontinental belt. So, as I was trying to make up plans and stuff like that, I thought, okay, what'll happen will be me, Nick, and Angelo. Well, Rajichi, Nick, and Angelo in TWE. Because I was thinking that we could just finish the rest of the matches where it's just me, Lloyd, and Angelo. And then maybe when we need just a TLC match, maybe Abraham would come and do it, because he's thinking, oh, it's only one match and they got everything else done. Sure, I'll just come, I guess. But then that's when stuff hit the fan. Angelo was not coming either. He wasn't calling, so it was basically like the same thing that was now going to happen. Angelo was not going to do the videos anymore. And you know what? I kind of understand that, because I feel like he kind of gave up on it, because he's thinking, we're trying to do these videos, nothing's going to happen, nothing's going to work. So I could see why he probably just quit TWE and just didn't want to do it anymore. Plus, I'm not going to hide something, alright? I don't know if you really paid attention to TWE, but Angelo's win-loss ratio for TWE was kind of bad in one-on-ones. This excludes matches that aren't pin. One of the examples would be like a box match or a submission match or something like that. But, his win-loss ratio was pretty bad, and, that was actually my fault, because I wasn't really thinking about, every wrestler's like win-loss ratio. So I don't know if that's why he kind of quit, because of how he wasn't really winning anything or really earning anything. And I will take the blame for that, because it is my fault that I wasn't keeping every one of the wrestlers' streaks or win-loss ratios kind of equal. Because it is kind of hard to do that, You need to take like the joke characters or the characters that are unimportant, which are called jobbers. You need to make them kind of lose a lot, because those characters you kind of don't really care about. What else? Then there's people like Nick and the Masked Warrior, who are actually like big and strong, who you kind of have to care about, because they're like the main stars. But it was really hard keeping track of everyone's win-loss ratio, because I just didn't really think about it. I just thought about the matches and how the storyline went. So anyways, I'm not so sure. I don't blame Angelo if he actually wanted to decide to quit, but the fact that, he kind of gave up, because then for next year we were actually going to give him a big push, and he was going to turn heel and Nick was going to turn face, because next year for TWE, there was going to be a new era called Rise of the Heels. But yeah, that's basically what happened. Angelo kind of gave up. And, I don't blame Angelo. I'm not going to blame him for this whole thing, because he actually did get us into WWE and stuff like that. With TWE, I found that on YouTube. But the fact he got us into WWE, kind of helped us more, so I give him props to that, you know, so I'm not really mad at him. So basically, the people who ruined TWE were Abraham and just a little bit Angelo, though, you know, I'm not blaming it all on Angelo, just them two. They kind of destroyed it and everything, and it really upset me. So many people are going to probably ask, what are you going to do now? Are you going to make a new TWE, or are you going to continue it, or what are you going to do? Well, I'm actually undecided because I'm not so sure what I'm gonna do. I probably just might quit TWE right here as a whole, meaning trampoline wrestling. Uh, I'm not so sure what I'm gonna do, but you know, I'll probably think of something in the summer because I don't know if I want to return with TWE. Seeing what happened this year and stuff when it was supposed to be the rise of it, but it wasn't. But yeah, you know what? I'm not so sure, guys. I'm undecided, so probably for next year I might just quit it or just quit it right now and stuff. So yeah, I probably won't be doing much about that. Instead, I'll probably just come out with Nerf videos and whatever. So I hope you guys understand why TWE had to end and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you back in another video. Peace.